everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Part 2, The Sequel Continued.
A podcast where we watch movies with some friends, discuss them, and then think up a sequel that was never meant to be.
Ever meant to be. So, I actually forgot how to do the show. I am your roommate, Roger.
Fuck. Sorry, my nose is stuffy, and the second you said that, I blew out some snot. I'm your roommate, Xavier. I'm your roommate, Xavier.
And this week we have a returning roommate. Ethan, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. I'm back.
Ethan, you're back. Ethan, you were telling us about a special project that you had going on?
Yeah, I'm redoing our bedroom and bathroom floors while my wife is away.
Isn't that romantic? I wish I had a floor. Anyway, so like Xavier said, each week we watch a new movie, and we kind of explore it together, the three of us, and the audience involved, if you want to be involved, and then we conceptualize a sequel. Xavier, can you explain to the audience what movie we watched?
I'll do my best. This week we actually watched it's actually a web series that Tubi had up as a movie. It played consecutively like a movie would, so yeah, fuck it, we're gonna do it. We watched Psyborgs. The Psyborgs? Psyborgs? Psyborgs. It's a movie about a bunch of sidekicks fighting off fuck, what was his rank? He's just a baddie. They're fighting him off. This movie is so hard for me to follow with what the actual point was, but it's just a fun time with sidekicks, wheelchairs, and military guys with eye patches, and eventually some Egyptian stuff too.
It definitely goes a lot of places. So
it's Canadian, so there's that.
Yes, it is extremely Canadian. Ethan, you know how the show works. We're going to begin by asking questions. You'll answer first, and then Xavier will go. Okay?
Yeah.
But this first question, as we all know, we're going to begin with characters. You can work together on this. What are all the characters that you can name?
Okay. There was Ricky Blaze.
Yeah, that's the only one I know.
The one that Xavier can remember.
There was Rolling Thunder, General Blight. Let's see. Who was the wheelchair guy?
He had a fun name.
Oh, Dooches or something like that, right?
Ooh, that's close.
Yeah, it was. Was it not Dooches? I feel like it was Dooches.
Not quite.
And
Connor.
Something Carbon was the main guy.
Okay.
What was it? It was
Xavier. Do you want to? Can you help with that?
Was it John Carbon?
Oh, his name is John Carbon. Yes.
Yeah.
No, I didn't know that.
There?
So.
Oh, there was Dr. Cowboy.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Slaps. Fuck, I don't remember what was the girl's name.
Slaps is close. There's one more syllable to that name.
Was it Quick Slaps? Flash Slaps.
Flash Claps is really good. It's actually Slapdash.
Slapdash. Okay.
Y'all are missing one that I think is most important to the plot.
I know who you're talking
ninja
about.
Guy.
Yeah.
Detective
Blade
something.
was his last name. His last name was like Blade, wasn't it?
Yeah, Blade's in that name, yeah.
Oh, what was it?
Here, I'll go through the list of names. Whenever I write names, by the way, just kind of a peek behind the curtain here. Whenever I write names throughout the movie, I'll give them an AKA so that the audience can most easily defer to which character I'm talking about. So Johnny Carbon, I have AKA'd as facial hair. General Blight is eye patch bad guy. The person in the wheelchair, his name is Deutsch. Deutsch is his name.
Okay.
Rolling Thunder is Cool Van. Slapdash is Space Criminal. The one that y'all forgot is Frank Blade Cop.
Frank Blade Cop. All right.
I didn't give him an AKA because I don't think he needs it. Then we have Ricky Blaze, who is Ripped Shirt. Then we have Richard Stryker, who is Wet Willie. They spill hot cocoa on his pants in the beginning. And then we have Dr. Cowboy, a.k.a. niche villain. So
probably the best part of that movie. So
Dr. Cowboy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love the idea of Dr. Cowboy. Okay, just for the audience, Dr. Cowboy is what looks to be a doctor, dressed in the white lab coat, scrubs, but he's wearing cowboy boots, a bandoliered belt holster, and a cowboy hat that has the reflective mirror on it that a doctor would wear. It's so good. So in the beginning of the movie, I'm kind of setting up this question. In the beginning of the movie, we're given somewhat of an intro sequence as if it was like a Saturday morning cartoon. And Johnny Blaze is giving an introduction monologue. And between the two of you, I'm going to say that monologue, but leave in blanks that y'all have to fill in, okay?
Hold on, did you just say Johnny Blaze?
Sorry, Johnny Carbon.
Yeah, all right.
Who is Johnny Blaze?
There's a mix of two characters there, but...
Oh,
go on.
Also good.
Question number 1. This is the introduction monologue. Quote, "We're the Psyborgs, a team of awesome superheroes with some serious blank."
Psy jobs. I don't know.
Ethan, what'd you say?
I said, oh man. I
don't
remember.
Any idea? You want to make something up?
Give me the sentence one more time.
"We're the Psyborgs, a team of awesome superheroes with some serious blank."
Psyborgs? I don't know.
Okay. Xavier, what was your answer?
Psy jobs. I don't know.
Okay. The answer would have been psychic powers with some serious psychic powers.
I was going to say that. It seemed too obvious.
Right.
Yeah, I know.
We protect the city of blank. Do y'all remember the city's name?
Oh, no, I do not.
No,
They said it, I think, once. It's Championopolis. They protect the city of Championopolis from that dirtbag General Blight and his evil blank thugs.
Normie.
Okay, Normie?
Yeah.
Yeah, Normie.
Ethan, you're also going Normie?
Yeah.
Okay. The answer is Toxin.
Toxin?
Toxin. They do not explain what toxin means.
I guess that's the corporation because the logo's everywhere.
Oh, maybe. By the way, just for everyone listening, if you can't tell by the enthusiasm in my voice, I fucking loved this movie.
This movie was so great.
I guarantee that Xavier heard me laughing through the majority of the watch.
Yeah. This movie was a lot like Spaghetti Man, where it knew exactly what it wanted to be.
Yes.
Exactly how much money they had to achieve it. So I think they did a pretty good job at doing that.
This movie was like something I would make in high school. Because when I was in high school, all I did was make bullshit superhero movies. They are all over YouTube if anyone ever finds them.
They're out there.
We'll link to all of them. Yeah.
Ooh. So question number 2. After Johnny Carbon, Deutsch, and Ricky Blaze interrogate Richard Stryker, who is a toxin thug, via hot cocoa burns and cigarette butts, they get a lead on General Blight's secret hideout. Where is that secret hideout, Ethan?
Like a horse hospital.
Okay.
Right?
Did you say a horse hospital?
Yeah, a horse hospital.
Xavier?
Right. No, I have no idea. I just got thrown through a loop with horse hospital.
Ethan, before I answer, where are you pulling horse hospital from?
I assumed it was a horse. I don't know.
Okay.
Was it not a horse hospital?
So I'll. The answer is an abandoned building with a sign that reads "Dr. Cowboy's Pony Show Classic."
Okay.
Maybe that's why I thought it was a horse hospital.
Now my next question, this isn't part of the official questions. Ethan, do you know what a pony show is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to Google that one. Question number 3.
Why?
What?
Why was I thinking horse hospital?
I don't know, man. Yeah, maybe you were just being hopeful.
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
pony show.
Maybe.
Pony, yeah.
Maybe it's because he was a doctor and a cowboy? I don't know.
Oh, you know what? That does make sense. Okay, I'll take that. Question number 3. While the team finds a small bag of anti-psychic berry mash, they hear the sound of someone in trouble. Who is that someone, and why are they in trouble, Ethan?
It was, I forgot his name already. The guy that they spilled hot cocoa in his lap. He was being strapped down and then being force-fed, what was it? Anti-psychic sugar? Super sugar?
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, I'll take that. Xavier?
Man, no, I think that's right. I'm thrown through a loop because of our little time delay or whatnot.
Yeah.
But man, I really can't remember the beginning of this movie very well. I remember
So,
Ricky Blaze, but I won't get into that just yet.
So in the beginning, they find a little baggie of mashed up berries. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. According to Deutsch, these berries have anti-psychic properties. They hear some yelling in the background, and the person who's yelling is Richard Stryker, the person that they watched die in the last scene because he choked on a cigarette, but that they made him drink from hot cocoa. Yes, he's being experimented on by General Blight and Dr. Cowboy. The bonus question was, what experiment is it? Like, what does the experiment do? And Ethan, you basically answered that. Super sugar is they're forcing super sugar on him. But what does super sugar do?
It like mind controls people, but also gets rid of psychic powers.
Right, so the berries are able to get rid of psychic powers, but the berries are also used to make super sugar. Yeah, you get it. So what I've written here is super sugar, a sort of mind-controlling drug extracted from champion berries. But how is this drug activated?
I gotta snort
a turkey baster thrown in the face.
Okay, I'll just say it. It's activated with country music.
Wait, what? Really?
Oh,
what? So in the beginning,
wait, so like after they consume it, like they're like sleeper agents that are activated by country music?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because Ricky Blaze has to fight through them to turn off the radio.
Yeah, okay, I do remember that.
The radio, they come back.
Yeah, okay, that doesn't come up again in the movie as far as I remember.
Not once does it come up again.
Okay.
Question number 4. After saving a few victims of super sugar and stopping Dr. Cowboy and then learning that Blight plans to weaponize the sugar into a bomb, victory seems imminent until tragedy strikes. What was that tragedy, Ethan?
Blaze goes to destroy the sugar and dies in the process.
Okay, Xavier?
Yeah, Ricky Blaze pulls out a flamethrower and he's like, I'll take care of this, you guys wait outside. And they're like, all right, be careful. And then it cuts to an urn and they say they can't believe that he ate all of the sugar. And I guess that's how he died. They kind of go into a little bit later that makes it just more confusing. So I don't. I don't necessarily remember. I don't necessarily know exactly how he dies, but it had to do with eating every ounce of that barrel full of sugar.
It was an industrial barrel's size worth of super sugar, which taking away his psychic powers, it did ultimately kill him.
Yes.
Even though he said he was going to burn it. So.
Yeah.
Question number 5. Hey, guys, question number 5, I'm going to need y'all to answer in as few words as possible, okay?
Okay.
There are multiple parts to it. Johnny and Deutsch go on a mission to solve a space crime to get over Frowntown, as they call it. But on their walk back home, they are interrupted by whom? Ethan?
Slap face.
Xavier?
Yeah, by Slapdash.
Slapdash, a real fast space criminal. Bonus question, but her interruption is interrupted itself. By whom, Ethan?
Rolling Thunder.
Rolling Thunder, Xavier.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder, whose name we don't immediately know.
Exactly. Rolling Thunder is an ex-Toxin employee with Puma powers and a sick ride. Bonus question. Rolling Thunder's origin is then interrupted by whom, Ethan?
Oh, I don't remember.
Xavier?
Slapdash.
Slapdash again, who kidnaps Deutsch. Bonus question. That kidnapping is interrupted by whom, Ethan?
Rolling Thunder?
Xavier?
Yeah, Rolling Thunder showing off her Puma powers.
Okay, the answer I have is Johnny and Rolling Thunder. They play tug-of-war with a paraplegic, and then Slapdash gets blown up by the power of Pumas. Question number 6. Thanks to the team's, quote, successful bake sale, the team has then spread awareness of the dangers of super sugar. This victory is then squandered by Dr. Cowboy, who is now wielding a flamethrower, going by the name Pyro Picante Cowboy. What does he do, Ethan?
Wait, quick correction. Their little fundraiser was to raise awareness of the dangers of eating too much sugar, not necessarily the super sugar.
Forgive me, so sorry. But what does Pyro Picante Cowboy do?
He blows up.
Yeah, that's the answer. He blows up.
Yeah, he also has a flamethrower, and then he literally just blows up, and everyone's like, "What the hell?" And this is when we meet. What was his name?
Frank Blade Cop.
Blade Cop. All right, yeah.
Yes, he dies. He's blown up by Frank Blade Cop, who I think cuts the tank to his flamethrower, and he blows up. For everyone at home, Frank Blade Cop is a cop detective, but he also has a samurai sword. So
yes,
that's the character. Question number 7. Blade Cop sits the team down and shows them a tape sent by General Blight himself, showing that he has kidnapped the Canadian Prime Minister and will kill him unless his demands are met. What are his demands, Ethan?
He had demands?
He certainly did.
I don't remember this at all.
I don't remember him having demands.
What do you think the tape was for? I
didn't know that was the Prime Minister until like after they rescued him.
It says it in the tape.
I must have been paying attention to something else in that split second, because I was just like, oh, they gotta go rescue his partner or some shit.
So General Blight has kidnapped, actually, I should say the previous Prime Minister. He's not even the Prime Minister. He's like an ex-Prime Minister. And his demands are, he is demanding that Canada hands over all of their nuclear weapons to him.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. All right.
Yeah.
That sounds...
Or he's going to blow up the Prime Minister via a bomb attached to a large clock. So, question number 8.
The movie, it really takes off from here.
Yes.
Well, the second that Frank Blade Cop blows up Picante Cowboy or whatever, the movie is like 10 times funnier. So,
question number 8. Now that all the characters have been introduced, I think, we can focus on the story. Johnny and Blade Cop go to save the Prime Minister, but while Blade Cop is having a sword fight with Blight, what must Deutsch do to deactivate the bomb? Ethan?
Call customer service for the bomb company.
Okay, Xavier?
No, yeah, they call customer service, and the very depressed, not very enthusiastic customer service agent answers. I can't remember his name, if they mentioned it at all.
They definitely did, and they said the name of the company. Fortunately for the two of you, I didn't write that down.
All right. You have to go watch the movie to find out what it was.
But yes, they had to call the customer service line so that they could deactivate the bomb remotely. Note, this is a note. This isn't a question. But Slapdash isn't dead, by the way, and she's working together with Blight. So we have two villains working together, which leads us to our next question. Question number 9. With their forces combined, the two villains start to unveil their plan to get rid of all the Psyborgs once and for all. What exactly is their plan? Both of you can work together on this one.
I remember it was open a portal in time using like an Egyptian portal and magic crystals to then send a nuke to where
oh yeah, they're gonna send it back to so that Johnny Carbon is never born.
Yeah.
Although I don't know if that's explained in this moment. I just remember they explain it later.
There was a lot of movie that I stopped writing questions for because I had to kind of condense it all. Mostly because question number 5 was 4 different questions. So, yes, Ethan, you basically said the answer. What I have here is using the gate of Abendorit, powered with a crystal of Doratoria, they will travel back to 1971 and bomb a hippie commune in Chucksville, Montana, where Johnny Carbon's mother lives, preventing him from ever being born. So
solid
that's
plan.
A plot point. For people that aren't going to watch the movie, the Gate of Abendorit is like, it's like an Egyptian. I don't even know how to say this. Like,
you know those little blocks that they give toddlers to kind of stack and possibly make words. That's what this looks like.
Yeah.
And a big old crystal that powers the thing. Yeah, they're gonna send this super sugar bomb to a hippie commune before Johnny's even born. So, question number 10. Now, with full funding and support of the Canadian government, the Psyborgs break into Blight's base just before he can move forward with his schemes. What is the What is the outcome of this scene, Ethan?
Oh, is that when the portal opens?
Yeah, the portal.
Wait, is it?
So at this point, the portal is open.
Yeah. Oh, what happens?
Wait, so I do remember Frank Blade Cop fighting General Blight with swords, and then
it was a hologram.
And then it was a hologram, which throws Frank Blade Cop through an existential loop. Was that before this scene, or is it this scene?
That was during the customer service scene.
Oh yeah, because they're fighting while they're giving the customer service guy the serial number, which is, I guess, all he needs to turn it off remotely.
Yes.
Shit. Say the question again.
No, wait. Then this is the scene where like Ricky Blaze comes back, right?
That is correct.
Yeah, okay. He steps through the portal with like the powers of Ra.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if we were there yet, but the Egyptian guy comes. He kind of neutralizes General Blight, and then we find out that it's Ricky Blades, who is very bummed to see that Johnny Carbon has new friends and was able to move on so quickly from his demise.
Correct. All of that is correct. I'm so proud of both of you. The answer I have here is Ricky Blaze is back from the dead. He came in through the portal and is now dressed as as Egyptian royalty and can now clone himself using the powers of Ra. And then the clones try to kill the Psyborgs. Psyborgs being the team of good guys. Question 11. What exactly happened to Ricky Blaze that night he ate all that super sugar? Ethan?
That I do not remember.
Good, because Xavier wants to answer.
His body separates between his sidekick and I guess normie version, and essentially killing him, but also I don't remember what he said the other outcome of that was, but then Ra, the god of the Egyptian god of the sun, is like, hey man, you seem like you can handle this shit. Gives him powers, but I think sends him back into like ancient Egypt or whatever. Mm-hmm. Anyways, he's pretty bummed that he couldn't play Doom because he died the night before Doom came out.
Wait, you're skipping ahead. Okay.
It's like his whole master plan there.
Yeah. So he's technically dead, but the Egyptian god of the sun had different plans. Ra made Ricky his champion, an immortal king with the power of the sun in his hand. And he's also made to rule over Egypt as a pharaoh. The bonus question is, even with the power of a god, what was it that Ricky wanted most? And Xavier has said it. to play the Doom game that came out a day after his death. Okay, and that's
he
his
died
whole
the day before.
Yeah,
he's pretty bummed about it.
Very bummed, and he's willing to kill all of his friends to do so. Question number 12. The Psyborgs and General Blight team up against this ultimate villain, but his staff is much too powerful. He's controlling all of them to bow before him. What causes this monster to break his concentration? Ethan?
Oh, I do not remember.
That's okay. Xavier?
No, I don't remember what caused him to lose concentration. All I can think of is the little light bulb on the top of his staff shattering.
On the top of his staff?
Yeah, when they eventually get it. But no, I don't remember what distracted him.
And that's okay. So the answer I have here is that Johnny Carbon physically knocks the laptop running Doom off of a table, allowing Blight to gain control of the staff and shattering its ruby, its mind ruby. That's what I'm going to call it. This scene is really funny because it does that thing where their old villain gets his hands on an ultimate power, and then he rejects it and says, if I'm going to kill you, it's going to be my way. And then he like walks out and they just like let a bad guy go. It's pretty good. Let's see. Where were we? 12? Yeah. Question number 13. Ricky has been stripped of all of his powers, but is allowed to join the team once more thanks to Johnny Carbon's mercy, along with the Prime Minister as they face off against one final enemy. Who's that enemy, Ethan?
Oh, what was it? It was...
was
it Slapface?
No, I don't remember her name, but it's like a giant woman shows. It's very reminiscent of the ending to Mortal Kombat.
Okay. So the name I was looking for was the Empress, is what she calls herself. However, Ethan was right in that it is a very large slapdash.
Is it?
Yeah.
I didn't notice. Well, she was like brunette or redheaded or whatever. Slapdash was like blonde with the little weird shit on the back of her head.
Unless it wasn't. I thought it was played by the same actress, so I might be wrong. But yeah, what looks to be like a parliament building, she like blows up the top of it and she's standing behind it, and even I can't remember his name, which kind of sucks, but the Prime Minister has powers now, so that's pretty cool. Yeah,
I don't remember that.
His eyes glow with lightning and they face off against this new evil. So because question number 5 had a lot of questions in and of itself, that is all the questions I have for you. So is there anything specifically y'all want to talk about?
Well, I'm trying to find out if it was the same actress. Yeah. But y'all go on.
I did really enjoy this movie, mainly just because it really reminded me of shit I made. So it's just like, why didn't I just? If I had $400, I could have made this.
I assume most of their budget went to their CGI.
Oh, it would have had to.
Yeah. Man, minute 1, I was laughing so hard. And normally when I take notes, I'll just have my phone at the ready and I will pause the movie and like do speech to text like into my phone. I couldn't do that. It was not possible. There were so many things that I had to pause and finish laughing and then put into my phone. The continuity, Xavier and I made a couple of videos a long time ago. I can't remember what we ended up calling them, but we were basically
the cop ones.
Yeah, the cop ones. We were two
those are the best ones.
Either
detectives, and all of our crimes were candy based.
But all lollipop based. I was thinking about that earlier today too. I was like, we could just make a web series based around these cops. I don't know what it'd be about, but it had to include like a lollipop ring or something.
Yeah,
I would watch a movie about that.
But the continuity was so purposefully wrong that it added comedy. At the beginning of the movie, Johnny Carbon walks up behind Richard Stryker and he takes off his glasses as if to like be like, it's you. But then the next shot, it's a quarter angle shot, or how, I don't know how to phrase that. And he walks up and he's got his sunglasses back on. And I don't know. I loved every second of this. It was so great.
There was a scene when they're fighting all the clones where Deutsch picks up Frank Bladecop's sword, and he uses the only time he actually uses his psychic powers, from what I remember, he uses it to like I don't know, send it away from him. I thought he was going to use it to like stab one of the clones or something, but no, it's a whole thing where he's just handing the sword back to Frank Bladecop. But it cuts to the shot where the sword is traveling, and in that moment they decided to leave the wires on there so you could see the fishing line. But that was, I think, the only time I actually noticed a purposeful continuity error or like effect error, whatever error they decided to leave in. This is the first time I noticed it, and then I was like, I bet if I go back I'll notice a lot more. Yeah,
there's a few. There's a few stuff in there, and man, I love every second of it. And the jump cut to Ricky Blaze's urn,
yeah,
so funny, because like they're like, all right, hey, be careful, man.
Be careful. Although I think because, like I said, it's this was like a little web series. I think it had like 5 episodes, and the first like half hour of this movie, you can definitely tell where they ended episodes and started them. And then it becomes more seamless. But I think them being like, all right, be careful, and then it cuts to his, I think those are 2 separate episodes, which I think still would have been pretty funny. Like,
oh yeah, absolutely,
yeah, starting a new video with that image. Yeah.
There's also a really cool shot. Johnny Carbon pulls out a cigarette and he lights it, and then he sticks the cigarette into what I would call the mouth of the urn, as if Johnny Blaze is smoking
he plays it so he can smoke it. Yeah,
so good, man. I really enjoyed this movie. But that is not the point of this podcast. The point of this podcast is to put our minds together to psychically create a possible sequel to what is Psyborgs. So, Ethan, as our guest, I have to ask you, how would the sequel to that movie start?
Okay, I've thought about this for a while.
We had a couple days, yes.
Yes. So, yeah, it opens up. It's, what was it? General Blight from behind. You don't see his face. He's typing. He's at the portal. You hear noise behind him. He turns around, and the eye patch is on the other eye, and it's white. And he's frantic. He's keying, and he opens the portal. But by the time the portal is open, an alternate version of the Psyborgs are there. That instead of being psychics, they're part robot.
Okay, all right.
So they're literal cyborgs.
Cyborgs?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So is this is this the Blight from a different reality, or?
Yeah, what's going on?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
It's good. We're going what every comic book movie is doing right now, the multiverse.
Okay, that's cool. Now, is this Blight good?
Yes.
Oh.
We're pulling like an Earth 3.
Gotcha.
Where the good guys are bad guys and the bad guys are good guys.
Now, good Blight. Blight's not a great name for a good guy.
No, I've been thinking a lot about it, and I think General Regrowth.
Okay.
Well, hold on. I got a better idea.
That's the best I could come up with.
But I got an idea. I'm gonna look up the word Blight, and then
and we'll just do like a antithesis of it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was trying to say antonym that whole time. Ethan, why regrowth?
I don't know.
You didn't have a plan? You didn't think I was going to ask about this?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Now, obviously these characters are familiar to us, and all of their characteristics are swapped. So instead of being psychics, they are just literal cyborgs. And does their team go by a different name?
It's Psyborgs with a CY instead of a PH.
Okay.
So the only opposite word I can find for blight is blessing. So
general blessing.
Yeah, screw it.
Yeah.
Okay, so General Blessing is fighting off against literal cyborgs. Johnny Blaze. I keep saying Johnny Blaze. Hey guys, that's Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
Wait,
Johnny
is that
Blaze
Ghost Rider?
That's
yeah, it is.
Jonathan Blaze is Ghost Rider, so forgive me. So we have Johnny Carbon, we have Deutsch, and Ricky Blaze. Are the other team members there the ones that they pick up later? Holy Roller,
Rolling Thunder,
Rolling Thunder. That's her name.
And Frank.
Yes,
Frank.
I keep wanting to say
Cop.
Frank Guy Cop. I don't know why.
So
do they have different names?
Yeah, I've thought of different things for them, like Deutsch. Instead of being in a wheelchair, he has robot legs.
Okay.
What was it? Ricky Blaze. He still has his Egyptian powers, but instead of Ra, it's Anubis, and he's got like a dog head mask on.
Okay.
All right.
And what was it? Rolling Thunder. Instead of a puma, it's like a tiger, like a white tiger.
Okay. Does she still drive a cool van?
Yeah, but it's got a tiger instead of a puma.
So you're changing the silhouette of the decal on this van.
Yeah,
from one cat to another.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Frank Blade Cop, is he a cop?
Or is he Frank Gun Cop?
Frank
no, he's just
Gun Civilian.
He should be like a PI instead, and then like a different kind of sword. Instead of a katana, it's like a long sword or something.
It's a claymore.
Yeah.
Frank Broadsword PI.
Frank Broadsword PI. Okay, so we have General Blessing trying to open up this portal. Xavier,
what's he trying to do with this portal?
Yeah, what's he doing with it?
Yeah, he's trying to go to the universe where the cyborgs are good guys, so he can get help defeating the evil cyborgs.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we still have the real IP here. We still have Psyborgs, yes?
Yes.
They are just in a different universe. Okay, cool. So he starts to open the portal. The bad cyborgs show up. Do they stop him?
I feel like
it's only the beginning. It's only the beginning of the movie, so I feel like he needs to make it through the portal. He makes it just in time before the cyborgs destroy his equipment, and then insinuating that he's going to be trapped in this other reality, and they don't have to worry about him anymore, and they start wreaking havoc. Meanwhile, in what's the normal reality going to be called, Ethan? P world. Psy world or something.
Yeah, Psy world. I'm sorry.
They're both Psy world, but one is PSY, the other one's CI world.
So in the Psy world, General Blessing, he's, he comes out butt naked, much like a Terminator, and but he's too nice. He's a nice guy. So instead of going to a bar, he goes to like a church, and he
gathers intel from.
Well, no, he gets clothing from like a priest or something. So he's dressed like a priest.
I see you're still playing off the Terminator analogy. I was just very confused.
Yeah. No. So now he's dressed like a priest, and he goes to find the cyborgs. Meanwhile, the cyborgs just show up because they hear General Blight is attacking a church, and then there's a little bit of a showdown there.
Okay.
Before this General Blessing can convince them that he's not General Blight, and in fact needs their help to save his universe.
I don't know, Johnny. It seems like General Blight is pulling his punches. I noticed. I noticed that Deutsch in a wheelchair.
What if Wait, because General Blight was just a normal dude, right?
Yeah, General Blight was just a dude.
Yeah. Yeah, so what if in the alternate universe he also has psychic powers, and that's how he convinces them that he's not who they think he is?
Yes, I like.
So in this world, the cyborgs are out to kill psychics, and so yeah, you know, it completes the whole alternate thing there. So General Blessing is himself a psychic. So I don't know why he needs the other psychics to help him out. But
well, there's only one of him, right? They got everybody else.
Surviving one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we have the original cyborgs teaming up with General Blessing, but they need to get to that portal, which last we know of was being controlled by General Blight, the bad guy of the original P world.
Yes.
What do they do, Ethan? How do they infiltrate this base?
I think they do something similar they did in the first movie, where Carbon mind controls like one of the henchmen.
Hey, funny fucking scene.
Yeah,
I love that scene.
What does he say at the end of it? He's like, now to
cut the connection, or like whatever.
He makes it like super obvious, but we're like on him.
Yeah.
And he just pulls out a gun. They just don't even react.
Just get shot.
Yeah, but this time it's General Blessing controlling the toxin henchman, but he's super nice, so he's really terrible at it. And it gives them away right away, or it works extremely well to their advantage. We can go either route.
So what I had in mind is he just walks onto the base because he looks exactly like General Blight. And people are like, wasn't your eye patch on the other side? And like, he's like, mind your own business. But he's like, he feels bad for yelling at them.
It's like, mind your own business. Here's a gift card to IHOP or some shit.
It's alternate.
Mind your own business. I'm sorry.
Mind your own business. I'm sorry.
So he just walks in, and then what happens if he runs into General Blight?
Well, no, he does. Like,
it doesn't happen immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the scene could be like, General Blight, I thought you were inside. And General Blessing, disguised as General Blight, has used a Sharpie marker to paint his white eye patch black. And he's like, yes, I was. And then I had to go out to pick up some supplies. And then the henchman's just like, well, don't you have people for that? Like, I could have gone and like got stuff for you, you know? Like, you always send Bill to get stuff. He always comes back with the wrong things. Like, next time you need something, just tell me. Yeah, of course. Hey, sorry, this is really embarrassing. Wasn't your eye patch on the other side? Mind your own business. Sorry. I'm sorry. Here's a gift card. And then he walks in. And then, I mean, like seconds after walking in, it's like, who's this clown? And like, there's a standoff between General Blessing and General Blight. And how does that go? How does that interaction play out?
A very, what I'm imagining is a very like, you know, like the sword fight from the first one, but it's just them fist fighting very slowly, kind of like Captain Kirk, and you know, and they're kind of tumbling over everything, and they hit the controls, and it opens the portal, right? Which General Blight was trying to do anyways, but what he didn't realize was that the other cyborgs were going to be coming through. Or maybe he did, because that's his plan, right? Is to get rid of the psychics. So, you know, maybe he knew something anti-psychic was going to come through. He just didn't expect the other cyborgs.
Right. Ooh, this is interesting. So the portal comes on. Meanwhile, these two, Blessing and Blight, are... Hey, by the way, Blessing and Blight? Cool album name. Are like wrestling on the ground, and they don't notice as the bad cyborgs, the cyborgs, make their way out of the portal, and they're both stopped as the cyborgs are like, just when we thought one blessing was enough, we get to kill two. And they point their hands that have transformed into massive cannons at the two of them. And just as they're about to shoot, no, they do shoot, and a giant, plasma balls come out of their guns. But those plasma balls are stopped in midair by the psychic cyborgs, who are dressed as General Blight's henchmen. They were there the whole time, and they're holding these plasma cannonballs in midair, and they're like, "Blessing, you gotta get out of there!" And the two of them roll away, and there's a giant explosion of where the plasma meets the ground. And now we're all together. We have Blight, we have Blessing, we have Cyborgs and Psyborgs, and this is going to be Xavier, forgive me for making another reference to our old videos. This is going to be our Mexican standoff, Quattro Cross.
Quattro Cross, yeah.
Yes. So we've got all of these heroes and villains standing across from one another, and they're not sure really what's going on. What's the play? Does this twist, or do they all fight?
They have to fight.
Okay. Yeah. They have to all fight each other brawl, because they don't know if they're fighting a good or a bad version. Well, that would be too obvious, right? One of them has wheelchair legs, or robot legs.
I want to see the Deutsch in a wheelchair fight the robotic leg Deutsch.
Wait, yes. Can I change that, Ethan? I do like robot legs, but can he just be like a torso sat on top of what looks to be a tank tread? Like,
oh, that'd be hilarious. Yeah.
So that fight would be really funny. We have, Johnny Carbon trying to use his psychic powers against all of these plasma balls that other Johnny Carbon is shooting at him. And we have Ricky Blaze, who are just having a shirt ripping competition. That's really all that is. And okay, so General Blight and Blessing, they're fist fighting. Does something stop this big fight, or does one team win?
Something has to stop it.
Ooh,
yes.
Slapdash shows up. What's her deal? What does she do?
Well, she's there to kill Blight, right? Because he screwed her over in the first movie.
She was betrayed by Blight in the first movie. Now, obviously she's going to have some questions about this. Does she just kill Blight?
No, she kills Blessing, thinking it's Blight.
Blessing's dead?
Yes.
Well, R.I.P. to General Blessing. So obviously...
But in the meantime, during this fight, General Blight had gained a very brotherly bond with General Blessing, and so he takes this death very personally.
Hey, wait, can there be a scene, like kind of a inner turmoil moment where it's like the audience is following Blight on this mind travel, this mind vacation?
Yeah. Well, it's very much like the scene in WandaVision where Vision fights Vision, and then they just end up having a debate instead.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's something along the lines of that. It's just kind of like they just stop physically hurting each other and just start talking to each other. And they're like, you know what? I agree with you, and so on and so forth. And then they're like, I didn't grow up with a mother. Well, I didn't grow up with a father. And they're just telling each other about their mother and father or some shit. I don't fucking know. So they gain a really strong bond during this fight. And then one of them getting killed off really throws the other through a loop.
I was thinking there'd be like kind of a small musical bit where each of their faces are on either side of the screen, and as they're singing, their faces get mushed together, and there are no eye patches between the two of them because they complete one another.
I love that.
Are you just referencing the SpongeBob episode?
I am quite literally referencing that episode.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
I love it.
So unfortunately, Blessing's been killed by Slapdash. Yes. And this obviously pleases the cybernetic cyborgs. The psychic cyborgs, I mean, they're upset. That's upsetting. It's not necessarily like Like, they just met the guy. And Blight, for some reason, is distraught. He's feeling more feelings he's ever felt. If she could kill me in like with psychic powers, like, I have to one up that, right? What?
So he shoots her.
Oh, she's still there.
This all happens in a split second. It's all going through his head, and then he decides he needs to act. Yeah, he just shoots her, and she dies, and everyone's just like, "Whoa, hey!"
Well, can he shoot her in like the back of the bulbous head thing she has?
The little
that's
little
what
alien
I was
thing that
say.
helped her escape or whatever. Yeah.
And she can no longer like phase or like, I don't know, teleport. I don't know what she does. Does she run fast?
She just moves really fast.
Okay. Well, part of me thought it was teleportation when I first saw the power. So
yeah.
Okay. So Blessing gets killed. Slapdash, he almost immediately dies after a musical that happens inside of Blight's head. The Psyborgs and the Psyborgs are kind of stuck watching this. Ethan, I need you, and I'm trusting you to do this. Set me up for a third movie. What happens in this moment right before credits roll?
The alternate version of Slapdash and Dr. Cowboy come out of the portal, but they're like super evil instead of being good. And like the cyborgs, psychic ones, and the robotic ones have to team up now to defeat this mega Slapdash and mega Dr. Cowboy.
Mega Slapoctor boy. Slapdasher Octoboy. We'll figure that out.
Yeah.
Xavier, is there a after credit scene?
Yeah. We didn't mention this from the first one, but in the after credit, we get another portal opens up, and we get the 2 bulletproof toxin henchmen come through. But they're also cybernetic.
They're actually bulletproof.
Yeah, they're there to exact revenge as well.
Perfect. Beautiful. Amazing. Once this episode airs, I'll be sure to tag all of the people involved in the creation of the first movie, just so they knew who to credit as writers when they inevitably gather another $800 to make the sequel. So,
yeah, we'll get at least like a story by credit in the WGA
based on kind of thing. Ethan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. Before we end, do you want to plug anything you're working on aside from your bedroom floor?
Yeah, check out my actual play D&D podcast. I forgot the name of it all of a sudden.
The Dirty 22.
Yes, you're on there. The Dirty 22.
On there. We just added a new addition to that show. One of Xavier and I's real life roommates just joined the fold. So, yes, the Dirty 22. That's the Dirty 20, and then TOO as in also. So, anything else?
Oh, yeah. I also have a kids book on Amazon.
You certainly do.
Called She Needs More Dinosaurs.
What's that about? Give us a one sentence description.
She needs more dinosaurs.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. I'll just pin that. Xavier, do you want to handle housekeeping real quick?
Sure. If you guys enjoyed this episode, go ahead and give us a listen on a few other episodes that we've recorded. We got a whole 20 other ones. If you enjoy those, why don't you go ahead and tell a friend about it. Best way for podcasts to grow is word of mouth. So run your mouth to your friends and random children on the street. Just shout it from the rooftops. Listen to part 2, the sequel, Continued Ellipses. You can also find us on Instagram, where we're going to post a mock poster for this little makeshift sequel that we made, Psyborgs.
Oh yeah, we got to name
Deutsch. No, I don't know.
I'm thinking Psy V Cy.
Oh, okay, yeah, Psy V Cy.
Psy V Cy.
Borgs.
Borgs, yeah.
Yeah. So, and you can find us there on Instagram at part2_pod. Give us a follow. A few likes if you'd be so kind. You can also give us a little rate on whatever platform you listen to this podcast on, and we'd greatly appreciate it. We might even shout you out if we read comments or reviews. Anyways, we read all the comments. If you leave a comment, we'll definitely get to it. We should probably check our reviews lately because I don't think we have. But yeah, that's all I got.
Okay, awesome. I would like to thank Peyton Pedkis for giving us our intro and outro theme. Very talented person. Very, very, very nice person. He hit me up recently out of the blue with news that he was going to be starting to work on video game music for GWAG, and with my approval, he would post new songs up on TikTok to kind of spread the word and get people hyped for that. So shout out to Peyton. And mostly, I'd like to thank you for listening. I do hope you had as much fun as we did making this episode. And like Xavier said, tell a friend. It is the only way that we can to grow our numbers, to add to the fold, to build an army. We're building an army. Anyway, thank you.
We're at least building a crew for our own shitty sequel. So. Yes.
Oh, man. It'd be so cool if... Once we actually start making money on this podcast, if we use the money from the podcast to make a sequel
to one of the movies.
Yeah. That'd be rad.
We'd have to find permission somehow.
Yeah, we could just change the title. Yes. Once more, Ethan, thank you so much for joining us. I am your roommate, Roger.
And I've been your roommate, Xavier.
I'm your other roommate, Ethan.
There you go. And we'll see you next week on part 2.
The sequel.
Continued.
Yay! That's probably the smoothest we've done it so far.
Yeah.